Hello everyone. This is Vishaka Rajawat here. Today I will help you out to understand what is the function of the management, which is to help the organization to work smoothly. What is the function of the management? There are various process which is help the organization to work smoothly. So to understand the function of a management, it is very important to understand what is a management. So, management is nothing but the process of a planning and the organizing the resource for the organization to work or to make the organization to achieve its goal. So, management is nothing but to manage or the work make done from the other. So, there is various authors and the fathers which is gave the definitions of the management. If we look for the Henry Fuel, he said that to the management is to forecast and to plan, to organize, to command, and to control. And if we look for the Manny Parker, he said the management is nothing but to getting the things done from the done by the other people. So there are the several process which is created by Henry Fuel, which has helped the organization to make them work smoothly. First is planning, second is organizing, directing, coordinating, controlling, and the feedback. These are the important factors or the functions which is very important in every organization. First, we'll go with the planning. According to the Henry Fuel, the planning is determination of the initial step that they allow the organization to achieve its goal. This is also related to the effect that is made to anticipate, train, and all the possibility that may occurs in the future. So basically, we can consider that the planning is again the one of the important factor and the initial factor that is a healthy organization to make them achieve goal, and also it is help to predict the future ways. So it does carry the other function which is prepare first. So this is again the first step of organization or the process of the management to make them work smoothly. This is very dynamic one because plan is changed according to the situation. For example, and the annual sale plan is made based on the estimation of the future sale. The second point is organizing. Henry Fuel put the forward the theory about the line organization related to the centralization of authority at the organizational leadership level. Thus, the various functions will be created, centralized and centered under the authority of a central leader. So, organization is again the important factor. This is a healthy help during to the leadership level. So once the planning is done, organization is another function which is a follow the planning. So it is we can consider like organization involve more to the human things, because to set up any organization organizing the things is also very important. Third point is a directing. Once the organization or in the organization organizing thing is done, directing is also very important. To directing is majorly help to the employees of the organization to work smoothly. The higher level of or higher level of authority give the direction to their supervisors or the lower level of a management to make them understand the goal of the organization or make them work to smoothly. For example, if the supervisor guide his subordinate and clarify their doubts in the performance take, it will help the worker to achieve the work target given by him. Fourth point is a coordinating. Once the direction is done, the coordination part is again the important. For example, if we give any work specific work to any employee or any level of a management, to coordinating with them is a help to improve their process of the work. Communication and coordination is very important. So communication is a question of both the formal also and the informal also. So Henry Fuel again they give the brief about the coordination, as the coordination is a carrying out to keep the activity of the organization or the company to continue and synchronize so that all of them can work well together. Once the coordination will done, they can work together very well way. Controlling, once the work of once the director or the management give the works to the employee, again the controlling part is very important. According to the Henry Fihol, the controlling is an activity to monitor, to prove and ensure that all the work goes according to its purpose. So if example, if the employees know the goal of the organization, they know the process of the organization, but if no one will be there to control them, they will not achieve the goal on the basis of the target or the time limit. So that's why the controlling is a very important factor. There are some points which is help us to understand more about the controlling. Controlling is also help to set up the performance standard. It is help to measure the measure the achievement that has been, and comparing the achievement that have been achieved with the standard of the achievement made to improve if there is a diversion in the performance standard. So we can consider one example that if we schedule any deadline to the management, so the employee can able to work very fast and also give some more efficiency on the same. That's the reason the controlling also a very important function of management. The last one is a feedback. Feedback is again a important factor because it is help the organization to understand their foot and faults. So, for example, if we taking any if we are selling any product and if we are getting any feedback from the end of the customer, that is help us to understand the defaults in my in our product, or also help us to improve our the efficiency. Similarly, if we check in any organization, there is a one policy under the HR where due to the performance appraisal, taking a feedback or they taking details from the employees and to understand the company's lag point and the mindset which the employees kept in their mind. So again, the feedback is very important. But if we check with the survey, there is 73% of the employees who consider that the feedback is very important. But there is only one third of the employees who give the proper feedback to the organization. So there are some advantages of the functions of the management. First is meeting the challenges of the changes. So any changes which will gonna happen in the future, these functions is a healthy organization to make ready for the same. So effective utilization of a 7M. 7M is nothing but men, material, machinery, money, method, management, and more values, moral values. So organizational function is a management function is also help them to work properly and utilize them properly. Directs the organization. Function of management is a healthy organization to direct, like where they have to take a further step. So in that case, the function planning is an initial very important factors which is help the organization to direct for the future prospect. Provide stability. This function is help the organization to make the stable in the market. Whatever the issue will be gonna come in the future, so these factors is help the organization to make them ready from initial stage only. Provide the innovation. This is also help the organization to provide them the innovation, whatever the technology will come, how the function can smoothly work. These in such cases, the functions of the management help the organization to achieve their targets and to make them work innovatively. Tackle the business problem. Because of these factors, the organization can able to get ready for the future problems. So will they can able to face. So accordingly, they can initially take the protection against the same. Action as a tool of a personality development. These factors is not only help the organization to work smoothly, but also help the employees to make them develop the personality. As there are some advantages of the function of the management, there is some limitation of the same. So whenever the technology or the policy will get the change, organization face a little bit difficulties with the similar process. So this is again the limitation for the organization. Again, if we check, the management is not only for purely for the organization. This is involved more to the human activity, which is we can consider the little bit unpredictable because of there is some chances or the some circumstances will create which is make sometime the organization to achieve their goal very little bit delay. Also, if we look for the planning point, initially I said that this is a very delicate one, and sometime we have to make our plan change as per the scenario of the organization. So, in that scenario, these factors somehow work as the limitation for the organization. Thank you so much, guys, to listening me. Thank you so much.